Hello everyone, it's Hannah here from Virtually Fluent. Welcome to today's video, which is part of our B1 Plus Intermediate Vocabulary series on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about books and reading. You can see I have my bookcase here behind me. I'm going to pick out some features. We're going to have a look at different parts of the book so you can boost your vocabulary. Let's get started with books. Now, I am a bit of an avid reader. I really love reading. You can see I have on my bookcase behind me quite a stash of books here. In particular, I like autobiographies and biographies, but I have lots of different genres of books here. There's two particular types of book I would like to draw your attention to. So if we take this one here, this is a paperback book. So it's very soft, it's flexible on both sides, and you can flick through the pages like this. This is a paperback book. Now the other type of book is this one here, which is solid on the outside. This is then a hardback book. And we're going to look at each of these individually to see some of the different features of hardback and paperback books. So let's start here with the paperback books. On the front, actually this is the same for both paperback and hardback books. On the front page, also called a cover page and sometimes a panel, you would find the key information of the actual book. And inside you can see we have lots of individual pages. These are pages, individual sheets of paper. Now, if I open my book, you would tend to find on the first few pages the title, which is the name of the book. You might also find the author, which is the person who wrote the book or authors, and you would probably find additional information such as copyright information about the illustrator, the publishing house, dates, any extra details would be found on those early pages in the book. You might also find a preface, which can be often in novels, to be honest, or a foreword. So a preface would be a little bit of information that the author wants you to know, perhaps about the characters before you start reading the book. That is very common in novels. Or you might find this foreword, which is personal to the author, to perhaps thank some people who have supported them through writing the book. Now, on each of the pages, you would tend to find some page numbers as well. So mine here at the bottom, you could find them anywhere on the page. And these would tell you where you are in the book, the page numbers. In slightly more academic books, the structure would probably be different. You might have a table of contents at the beginning, which lists the topics that would be covered on each of the pages and the relevant page number. At the back, you might also find an index about particular topics. You might find a glossary, which is sort of a summary of key words and definitions of key words. You might also find an appendix with some additional information or even bibliographies if it is really highly academic writing. Now, after that basic information within the book and the foreword or preface and title page, you would find the actual content of the book, which we can also call the body. Now, most books tend to be divided into sections, which would be chapters, and the content would develop through these chapters through the book to give you your story. So now we're going to move on to the hardback book. This is solid on the outside. In this case, this hardback book has a dust jacket on the outside. You can see it's like a layer with the information, the title page on the outside, and this then hooks into the book like this. Now, this little section on the inside here would be called the flap that wraps around the book here. These can often be used as bookmarks. If you would like to show where you are in the book, then it's easy to find where you last read. Now, this one is just a plastic outside and a cardboard on the inside, but you can find some beautiful leather-bound books as well. I don't actually have any here on my bookcase. So that's everything you need to know about those parts of the book, apart from when I put them back, you can see the information on the outside of them. This part here is called the spine of the book, and you would often find the information, the title of the book, and the author. So, hopefully you've learned a little bit of new vocabulary to talk about books or parts of a book in English. If you would like to boost this vocabulary, listen to audios of all of those keywords, definitions, and learn some other useful phrases, including the different genres of books and general conversational phrases to talk about books in English, you can check out our related vocabulary course. I've left the link to that in the description below. If you did learn something new today, some new vocabulary, go ahead and hit that like button, that thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn notifications on so you know exactly when we release new videos on English vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, life here in the UK, British culture, lots of different things to help you boost your English. That's everything for today. This is Hannah from Virtually Fluent, bringing English to life.